Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the trading desk where we talk about the daily market, the daily movers, specifically my trades, why I took them, why I thought they were a good trade, bad trade, and how did the trade resolve. So, uh, today in a cold market, I am a bit up $10, so it's not much, but I think I took good trades with a bit of small volume, except one trade here in the end, but I made money on it, so I'm pretty happy about it. Uh, I would say today we had some movers, definitely, and it wasn't that bad of a day, but there weren't like big movers, right? So there wasn't like a 100% mover, 200% mover where it just shoots up. Having said that, let's start today to see what happened. So I sit down, 1 p.m. BSLK was our leading gainer, and this chart basically this had news yesterday after hours, so it popped up and it kind of had this consolidation period, pops up again, goes under the VWAP. So basically this was trading a lot even before 1 p.m. So as I sit down, it gets this volume, and on this candle here at 1 o'clock it shoots up to 428, basically beating the previous pre-market highs. And then as you see, it sells off, pulls back. So here my idea was I took this trade, the float was good, the volume was good, so basically it did fit the criteria. The news wasn't today, but the thing is that I liked the way that it had a lot of volume here, so I was like, okay, great, it had news. So I take this pullback right here, so it kind of pulls. Even this was like the selling off here was kind of a giveaway. I was like, okay, I'll take 100 shares just in case, and I have a very tight stop loss. So it goes up, goes down, basically pulls back, and I buy right here at 403. And as this was starting to curl back up, and immediately as it starts reversing, I sell. I get filled at 396, so around $13 loss, I would say. Actually, wait, no, I took another trade, yeah, so it's a small loss, $9. Then it kind of sells off. I take another trade on BSLK here at 126. So right here does this pullback down to the 9 EMA again at the 4 at the whole dollar. So it starts rising up. I take this trade at 406. I'm in. It goes up to 412, 413, and then it kind of stalls out, and I bail out on this candle at 408. I'm sorry, I get in at 408 and I sell at 406. So on these two candles, because it didn't work, I was actually wanted to go to 430, get a little bit of money on it, but because it had this increasing volume pullback, I liked it, I liked the setup, but nothing came off it. So minus 13 on that stock. Then X4, which we traded already before, pops up with news. It had news at 1 p.m. Then it got halted, and when it resumed the halt, it went all the way back. It went all the way up to 331, and then it reversed. Look at these two candles. Damn, right? And then because it went down, I put it on. I didn't even look. I wasn't even looking at it. It kind of looked. Then I pulled it up here because it was showing that it kind of pulled out, but then it was selling off. But as you can see, it made these very nice pullbacks here. So you could have made a lot of money. Nobody would have bought here, I would say, but maybe as it was rising here, maybe on the candle over candle pattern, and then sell off and buy back again, and then sell off, buy again, sell off, or take some profit and buy. And then look at this candle with volume, shoots all the way up. So I get on this pullback right here at 340, at 359 as it's rising on this pullback, because I was 350 was my stop loss, and then it shoots all the way up to 387. I get up at 378, so good profit there, $20 basically, and then it sells off. Final trade for the day was MNTS, which also had good float. So basically all the stocks that I traded today were on news with good floats, but I think the sentiment of the market is still a bit I would say cold, and people don't expect it to go up. So I get in, I pull this up immediately as it starts rising. I get in here at 150, basically at 149 for 500 shares. It goes up, I sell half, it goes all the way back down, and then I sell again the other half because I was scared that it was just gonna sell off. So made a bit of a profit on that. It says here $4. That's because I lost some. So where did I lose it? I bought it right here for the break. So if I'm not mistaken, yep. So for a two, so I bought at 212 right here for the break of this 160. Bought in, goes up, goes down. I bought in at 159. I got in, goes up, goes down, breaks it. We go up to this 164 and we just sell off. And I sell for at 153 basically as it starts going down. And I take a 6-cent loss, but I'm still up on that stock and I'm still up on the day. So I would say, an overall, it was a good day. I think the stocks were okay, and I think the stocks were there. I just I would say I'm still having a little bit of, I wouldn't say bottleneck, but I'm having this not fear, but I'm taking the foot off the pedal. So I'm kind of managing my risk a little bit too early because it's still pretty slow. And we'll see tomorrow, so Thursday and probably Friday will be a pretty slow day. I'm not expecting anything, but Thursday, tomorrow, I would try. I think today that it was a good market. I'll say I'll try to be a little bit more aggressive, even though today I was pretty good, but we just didn't see big moves. Like, look, the leading indicator is 50%, right? And ATNF, which is interesting, this stock is actually was rising. Look at this. It went up from $5 to a high of high of 20. So it made a big move, but I don't trade after hours nor in the market session. I mean, I should try and trade in the market session, but I'm gonna spend all my money in the pre-market. So, and this kind of was jumping on the 200 EMA. I was watching it here curl back up, but it was a bit expensive, and I didn't know if I was really gonna get that much money out of it. And then it's now selling off. It wouldn't even be like, I wouldn't even be surprised if this kind of, when the market opens in 20 minutes, it kind of goes a little bit down and bounces off of like, but look, there's nothing to bounce off of. So maybe like this low right here of like 1382, and then climbs all the way back up. There might be some good moves in this stock, but I wouldn't expect anything from it. So that will do it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. The lessons I learned today was it was an okay day. I kept to my strategy. That's what I liked. I traded the stocks that I actually thought were good setups. They just didn't resolve in the way that I would say really worked. And I mean, on X4 I made $20, and with bigger size that would have been even much more. But I was taking a step back, and I didn't want to add any more shares to it because I wasn't sure. But still, I did miss some opportunities, but I'm okay with it. And yeah, that will be it for me today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.